Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another manga chapter review. This is going to be on, yes, finally back on the Elusive Samurai. Some of you guys have been asking for it. Some of you guys have joined in and don't even know what this is. The Elusive Samurai is a Shonen Jump series that's been releasing for a while, more than a year now, and it's at, I think, chapter 70 something. It's pretty up there. Point being, guys, I had been reviewing it and I really wanted to get back to it. And I did at one point and then kind of stopped. So currently chapter 75, so quite a bit of chapters already out. So because of it, I am reviewing it in big chunks. Today I'll be reviewing chapter 38 through chapter 41. And we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the story and not so much detail because you guys can go read it yourselves on Shonen Jump. But it is a great story. Now, before anything, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and sharing. Even though I don't sometimes respond to the comments, I do see all my comments, and some of you guys have been asking for this series, so this is why I'm doing this video. Also, for those who are new, who have been here for a while but haven't subscribed, please do so. We're trying to reach to 5K before the year is over. I think it's possible, but we need your help. So make sure you do that. And other than that, go check out the other videos that I have on the Elusive Samurai if you want to know more about the story in detail. So, for those who are new, this is definitely a history-based manga, and we're following the story of a young little boy, Hojo Tokiyuki, and he is doing quite a bit in these chapters. He is confronted, not really confronted, but brought up to Yorishige, the temple leader, and he has this bright idea that he wants Tokiyuki to, or Hojo, let's just call him Hojo, Hojo to basically meet Yorishige's three generals and basically befriend them. And his three generals are as follows. Yeah, there's Nezu Yorinao, which we don't really hear much about him in these chapters other than he's fighting in the front lines. And there's there's Mochizuki Shikinobu, which we will hear a little bit more about him, and then Uno Yukiyasu. And essentially, they're sent into three different groups to attack the enemies that are attacking them in the front lines. And Hojo is encouraged by Yorishige to take his retainers and essentially travel to all three places to help them out so that they can see what he can do. The first person he goes to is to the General Yokiyazu, and he is kind of like the smart one, but also serious one. Has like one eye cut, and he's only with one eye there. Um, it is said that he is very loved by maidens, and he's very basically attracted by them, and he is a gentleman to everyone. He's a very good, smart guy. Now, we see at the end of that chapter, I believe it's chapter 39, that he goes like berserk when he goes into battle, and it is explained to us that it's a kind of the same method where that boxers and all that do. Essentially, you save up energy or you save up the stress in your body that becomes energy by not having any romance. So Uno Yuki Yazu is explained as a virgin, but in the sense of he is storing up energy by not having that love that he craves from a woman to basically go berserk when he needs to. So pretty cool character. Hojo is then goes into the next group, and this is led by Mochizuki Shikinobu, and Shikinobu, by the time they get there, has been defeated. He was with Tokuiwa and his base, and it was basically burned down, destroyed. Now, very quickly, Hojo puts one and one together and believes that they're dead. What ends up happening is that Shikinobu actually was smart enough and wise enough to retreat when he needed to retreat and saved as many lives as possible instead of holding down to the base and dying from the flames. So we learned his strategy, and essentially they go back into kind of like figuring out what they have to do. And all this, Hojo is going to travel again, and he is stopped by Sadamune, I believe, and his crew, and they're trying to get rid of him, to try and kill him, obviously. And luckily, Yorishige comes in and defends him with a mask on, and Hojo is able to escape. Now, at the end of chapter 41, we get essentially the enemy attacking the rebel group where Hojo is with Yorishige. I don't really think this is where Yorinawa is. I think they're still going to Yorinawa in the next chapter. But Yorishika and Hojo have this kind of moment where Hojo really wants to be used. He wants to be a leader. He just doesn't want to be in the sidelines. So they go through that whole process, I guess. And while that's happening, they get attacked. And that, in a nutshell, is all those chapters. Why is this a good series? Well, it's a good series because one, it uses history that maybe not every single detail that we get from the story is completely true, but it is at some point using characters that are known by the Japanese culture or other cultures in general, and puts them into like a live action live drama that we are enjoying page by page. I love how they're building up the character of Hojo. They're not letting him either completely be a wimpy because he's slowly growing and getting stronger, but they also don't make him where, oh yeah, because he's the son of this person, he must be really good, and this hidden power is just gonna show up randomly because manga. So they're not doing that, and I like that. I like that about the story. They're actually giving him the time to grow and the ability to show us that there is a process to what he's going to become. And I like that. I think that is great, and I think that they should do that more with more characters in other series, to be honest. So yeah, I will be reviewing more chapters, hopefully 5 or 4 more. That way I can reach 75 pretty soon. But I also am doing Aliens Area and so many other mangas that I've been wanting to start reading. So we'll see how much time we get. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. Thank you for those who keep requesting this because I do like this series. And if someone's watching my video, then I'll keep reviewing it. So thank you for that love. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.